Hello, everybody. It's Daniel speaking, and this is our next emotional English podcast where we learn an English language effortlessly, emotionally, fulfilled with energy, and of course, positively. Today, I have another great topic for you guys. It's called lucid dreams, and it's a very interesting topic. I have experienced a great experience. So I have experienced something really cool not so long time ago. I had something weird happen with me during my time in the bed. So I was sleeping and I saw something really cool. So I saw a great scenario during my dream, and I couldn't say that it was something classic, right? I think that it was something prophetic, and it was something which explained me a lot. Okay, so. And that is why today's topic for our podcast is lucid dreams or lucid dreaming. What is lucid dreams? Is it good or bad for us? And so when do lucid dreams happen? And just normal questions what people can ask about lucid dreams. I think it's a good topic for our discussion, for our English learning, right? And just for your progression, right? For your life experience, right? And it's a good discussion. And I want to share my experience related to my last dream I had, or prophetic dream. It was not a lucid dream, but the topic is really related to my story. So I just want to speak about it vividly, right? And I hope it's going to be better for our English practice and for our general experience of life, our experiencing of mundane life, okay? So let's start. So we have some questions today, and as usually here in our podcast, we just trying to discuss something important. If we see something cool, let's say the new word, right, and we can discuss the word together, and then I can ask you a couple questions about the topic. You can answer me positively, emotionally, fulfilled with a lot of energy, right? And as more I'm asking you, you just need to give me your feedback or reaction. That's a very important thing to do. Okay. So, what I want to, ask ourselves, or what I want to ask myself, or the topic, which we see today, we speak about lucid dreams. And the first word is kind of questioning is lucid. What does it mean? Lucid dream. Lucid, it's the dream when you know that you're dreaming while you are asleep. That's a general explanation, right? So lucid dreams are when you know that you're dreaming, right? You're sleeping, you're dreaming, and that moment while you are dreaming, you are asleep, and you kind of understand, right? You can distinguish that, oh man, that's not a real life. And you do it while you are asleep, while you are dreaming. Okay, I hope you got that idea. So lucid dream, it's a dream when you know that you're dreaming while you are asleep, okay? So, and it's not just the general, explanation. Today I use the website. It's called webmd.com. So actually the website is related to living healthy, family pregnancy, drugs and supplements, health and different symptoms, doctors and all kind of stuff. And actually the topic of a lucid dream related to the topic of sleep disorders. But you know what? It doesn't matter really. So what's really important that the topic what we discussed today and what I'm using is written by Chris Martins. And actually this topic is medically reviewed by Minesh Khatri, and that's probably the doctor, right? And the topic is pretty interesting one. I hope that the article going to be helpful for us. So what they say here about lucid dreams, when they're asking themselves what are lucid dreams, they say that you're aware that the events flashing through your brain aren't really happening, but the dream feels vivid and real. You may even be able to control how the action unfolds as if you're directing a movie in your sleep. I like this part, and I like two words which are very nice to use, the words vivid and real. When you see something clearly, you can say that this thing is vivid, okay? Because it's very understandable for you, right? Let's say when you see the topic of food consumption, right? Is it a vivid topic for you, or it's unclear, right? Do you know the story about diets and all other stuff, right? If you know some stuff about it, so you can say, oh, this topic is vivid for me, right? I understand what is that. I can see through to it clearly, right? Without any troubles or or other things. So that's a vivid topic, right? So, but lucid dreaming is not a vivid topic for most of us, right? And maybe you just hearing this info at the first time, right? So probably it's a good chance to grow. And when something is vivid, it's very clear. Just have this in your mind. And when we watch our dream, when we, going through, when we experience the dream, the lucid dream, we feel the dream vividly or realistically, right? It's just really happening with us here and now. So, and what they say here, that you may even be able to control how the actions unfold. So you can control your dream, huh? Like a god, you can do whatever you want inside of your dream while you are asleep. Cool, isn't it? I think so. So what they say here, studies suggest that about half of people may have had at least one lucid dream, but they probably don't happen often, usually only a handful of times in a year, okay? And it's true. So when I go to sleep, when I go to bed, I'm not experiencing many lucid dreams, right? Why is that? Because classically, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I have no energy. I am completely out of energy during my nighttime, and I just need the recovery. And when I sleep, I see the black screen. So, and it's not even a dream. I cannot explain you what's going on during my sleeping time, during my sleeping schedule. But the point is, I see the black screen. But most kids, when they grow, when they do things, so they see a very vivid dreams, right? And these dreams sometimes are not just vivid, they can control their dreams. And that is a lucid dream, which is quite an interesting one. Yeah, you can do a lot of things. But you know what? We discussed what our lucid dreams are. But you know what? What really interesting, what kind of benefits we have of lucid dreams, right? Benefits of lucid dreams are interesting, and we can discuss it step by step. I can comment it with you, and then we can just clarify with our, text or with our article. And then we have some dangers of lucid dreams as well. So it's not that that clear. It's not that simple. That's why we need to be careful. It's not just benefits discussed. There are some dangers. And we can discuss how to have lucid dreams, right? If you really want to experience one of them, we can discuss how you can do it, okay? So let's start from the benefits of lucid dreams. We have some recommendations here or benefits. And we have it here. We have 4 of them, what I see. The first one is less anxiety. Less anxiety. It's the first benefit. What is an anxiety? Do you know the answer? So an anxiety, it's the lack of bravery, right? When you're brave, when you can do whatever you want, when you are not scared, you have bravery, right? But the opposite of this story is an anxiety. So when you face your anxiety, when you face your fears, or when you're just scared of something so much, you can experience lucid dream and you can fight. You can have less anxiety next, okay? So let's see what they've got. Less anxiety. The sense of control you feel during a lucid dream may stay with you and make you feel empowered. When you are aware that you are in a dream, you can shape the story and the ending. That might serve as therapy for people who have nightmares, teaching them how to control their dreams. Nice. So less anxiety when you have lucid dreams. Do I agree with that? I think so, yeah, because, you really can control your dream. You're like a god. And of course, you can be brave because there is no options for you where you can be scared of something, right? You can control your dream. You're a total god or goddess of your own dream. That's cool. Why you have an anxiety, right? Because you cannot control something. But inside of your lucid dream, you can. And that is a question, how to use the experience from your lucid dream in your real life. When you can control something in the lucid dream, you can physically feel it in the lucid dream. And when you can physically understand what is bravery, you can get this experience into your mundane life. When I say mundane life, I try to say that it's your average, repeated, usual, normal life, right? It's called mundane life. So less anxiety indeed. So that's the first benefit. The second is better motor skills. Okay, better motor skills. Let's try to understand what they mean by that. Limited studies suggest that it may be possible to improve simple things like tapping your fingers more quickly by practicing during your lucid dream. The same part of your brain turns active whether you imagine the movements while awake or run through them during a lucid dream. So motor skills or motor functions, right? I say, you see your fingers? Just look at your hand right now, right? You see your fingers? Good. So when you connect your fingers with each other, you're using or experiencing your motor skills, right? You can improve it. You can do it faster. You can do it more appropriately while you are dreaming, while you're practicing it, because you're using your brain, right? And when we are sleeping, we can do the same practice. We can use our brain to improve our motor skills. I'm a yoga practitioner, and inside of the yoga knowledge, inside of different books and stories, we have the explanation that the dream, it's an alternative reality where you can study, where you can improve your body, your brain functions, your knowledge, your brain. It's another alternative reality where you can do things. And why not? Why not? You can get better motor skills while you are experiencing lucid dreams. That's good. That's good. Okay. And do I need this? I don't. But maybe some, athletes, they need better motor skills because they have a deeper connection between muscles and brain, right? So better motor skills. Good for us. Next one is improved problem solving. And this is quite good one, right? Because it's connected with our first story with less anxiety, because an anxiety, it's a problem. And when you see the problem with an anxiety, you can solve it, right? So the third one is connected with the first one. Improved problem solving. Researchers found some evidence that lucid dreams can help people solve problems that deal with creativity, like a conflict with another person, more than with logic, such as math problem. Okay, so you see, we have some more examples here where we can experience something like the connection between other people inside of the dream. And when you have this type of connection, you can work on it. You can just I don't know, you can practice something inside of your dream, and you can do it rapidly again and again. You can do it fast. And yeah, you can solve some problems because you can try in your dream and then just grab that experience from your dream, from your lucid dream, and use it in your real life. Maybe it would work. Why not? Why not? Let's try to do it. And yeah, let's imagine you have a conflict with another person and you really want to fix that, right? It's much easier to practice it inside of your lucid dream because you can say something which you really want to say, and then you would feel it, right? You would feel it, and it would be much easier for you to say it in real life. Okay? So that's why your problems could be solved when you practice lucid dreams, because you can use the same experience in your really mundane life, in your real life. Okay? So, and the next one, number 4, what they show us here is more creativity. We can have more creativity. And yeah, I think so. It is, because you can imagine whatever you want inside of your lucid dream. You can make your own movie. You can make your own plot, right? Plot is like a story inside of your dream, inside of your lucid dream, because you are the God, and the God can do whatever he or she wants, right? More creativity. Some people taking part in lucid dream studies were able to come up with new ideas or insights, sometimes with the help of characters in their dreams. Yeah, and it's true, because let's imagine I have a question, right? I'm questioning myself. Oh man, how to make something really important for my students, right? How to create the unique course which would help many people to practice their language effectively, right? And I can ask this question inside of my lucid dream, and maybe the characters inside of the lucid dream could help me, right? So why not? Why not to use that type of experience inside of our lucid dream, right? Let's use it. It's another benefit. We can be more creative. We can use creativity in our life by going inside of our lucid dream. Yeah, maybe it sounds weird. You can be creative here in your life when you're awake, but it just works. And if it works, why not to use it, right? I think it works nicely and we can do it. Why not? So these are 4 benefits of lucid dream. Would I want to add something here? I would say yes, I'd love to. I think that another benefit of lucid dream is the answer that life is not something which you see every day. It's something more than that. Because lucid dream is so real, and when you practice lucid dream, you can see that it's, life is not that simple as you think. And as more you're living, as more you're practicing something like yoga, lucid dreams, problems, or I don't know, tapas, gaining some tapas, right? Tapas in yoga, it means just some discomfort in life, right? Which you're keeping up with you. So as more you practicing it, as more questions you got, you're questioning yourself, why do I live? What is the point, right? Where do I need to go next? So these are questions which are important for you. And let's imagine you're just a person who first time have experienced or has experienced the lucid dream. Great. So then you have questions. So what is lucid dream? How could I use it? And then many questions coming up or popping up inside of your mind, and you're growing as a person. Yeah, it's a personal evolution. So lucid dream can give you a great boost, right, inside of your life. Boost in the case of this context, it can be the development of your own personality, right? So the next one is dangers of lucid dreams. And they show here not much, actually. The first one is less sleep quality. And it's obvious, of course, because your brain is active. And the second is confusion, delirium, and hallucinations, right? Hallucinations. Okay. Talking of less sleeping quality, vivid dreams can wake you and make it hard to get back to sleep. And you might not sleep well if you are too focused on lucid dreaming. Indeed. Yeah, it is true, because as more you use your brain, as less energy you have left for your daily routines, right? It's obvious. So less sleep quality, that's a danger, what they say here. The next, confusion, delirium, and hallucinations, right? Confusion because you see the lack of understanding, you see the uncertainty inside of your real life, because you see, oh my God, I can be a God inside of my dream. Why do I live this life, right? So, and this is weird. So in people who have certain mental health disorders, lucid dreams may blur the line between what's real and what's imagined, right? Because like I said before, lucid dream is very real, right? You can feel it, you can experience it, and that could be pretty distractive when you do have some mental health disorders, when you have some mental problems. Be careful with lucid dream, okay? Because you can be confused. What is life? Do I need to live life? Right? You can have a delirium. So it's just a disturbed state of mind, right? When you have a delirium, your mind is just, oh, what is life? It's like intoxication. You feel weird, right? It's called delirium. People say that you can have restlessness, illusions, incoherence, and incoherence of thought and speech, right? That's important because everything is like messed up inside of your brain. So it's delirium. You're messed up. Generally, you cannot work sometimes in the reason of delirium. You cannot do things. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, my dear neighbor. This guy is demotivating me a lot because, they drill a lot, and that's really bad. Okay, so confusion, delirium, hallucinations, right? If you do have this type of danger, if you're scared of it, please do not experience lucid dream. Do not try lucid dreams in your life, right? But if you're not scared of it, let's go. That's the road is open. Just be careful because the danger is less sleep quality and then confusion, delirium, and hallucinations, right? Actually, these are all kind of the same story. Confusions, delirium, hallucinations, right? Okay. And the last, what they recommend us here is how to have lucid dream. Yeah. And I don't want to use some of them because some of them are really weird. Okay. But I just say or announce a couple which works for me greatly. And let's see. The first is reality testing. Okay. Reality testing. When you test, are you sleeping or are you living life? So that's a reality testing. This is when you pause at different times of the day to see whether you are dreaming. You can try to do something impossible, like push your finger through your palm or inhale through a closed mouth. Or you can do something that's usually hard to do in a dream, like read a page in a book or fly or whatever. Yeah, so that's the case. Reality testing. But please do not jump through the window, right? Because maybe you're not sleeping and it's definitely not a good experience for you, right? To commit suicide inside of your real life or your lucid dream. It doesn't matter. Just don't try to kill yourself, whatever you are. Okay. So the next is dream diary. Dream diary. It's just a book or just a place where you write down your dreams, stories, or whatever. And some studies show that people had more lucid dreams when they kept a log, right? When they, what this log is? Log, it's just when you comment something somewhere. When people use words, they make blogs, right? When people comment something using the video camera or something, they make vlogs, right? So that's a log. And yeah, when you keep a log of your dream, it definitely can have a chance to increase your awareness and your understanding of lucid dream. So, and when people kept a log of their dreams because they were more focused on them, you have more chances to experience lucid dream. It's obviously showed here. Other research found that these journals didn't help on their own, but might be useful when combined with other methods. Okay, actually, yes, it's kind of weird to use only one method here. It's better to use many methods together, right? So reality test, ask the question, am I sleeping? Am I awake or not, right? So, and then you can just, if you have a dream, just write down some stories inside of your dream diary, and it's good, So, wake back to bed. Another technique, wake back to bed. You wake up after 5 hours of sleep. Stay awake briefly. You can eat an apple or something else, and then go back to bed and try to enter an REM sleep period. Yeah, REM is a special construction which kind of represents the story. What is lucid dream? So if you really want to know what is REM, just read some books about it. But classically, it's a rapid eye movement, right? A rapid eye movement. It's a period of very deep sleep. Okay, just when your eye motion, kind of running, faster breathing, more brain activity. Right? It's called REM. It's called rapid eye movement period, REM. So just make sure that you careful with that. And after your wake up, after 5 hours of sleep, eat an apple, stay awake briefly, and then go back to bed. So, and try to enter REM. Hard, it's easy to say, okay, just enter REM sleep period, but not that easy, not that easy. Next, what they recommends here is drugs. Duh. Okay, not a good thing. Do not use any type of drugs, even if it's just a medical treatment or whatever. Don't do it, okay? Don't use drugs for an extra experience, which you don't really need, right? So some drugs can give you more focusing effects. And so some supplements or medical plants can rely on your sleep and on your dreams. But don't use it, okay, guys? It's not what you really need. And the last recommendation is devices. So you can just use your phone and play the sound. And when you hear the sound, you can, it's me. I made the sound on my phone. And then you can wake up inside of your dream. Thanks for your sound effects in the background. You can make something which you can understand, what you can distinguish inside of the dream. And that's going to work. Okay, that's all recommendations. What we have, how to have lucid dreams, dangers of lucid dreams, and benefits of lucid dreams, and what is lucid dreams. And I hope it was pretty valuable for you guys. To be honest, talking of my own dream, which I've experienced lately, and I've recorded some stories on Instagram. Some of you asked me what's happened. And you know what? I don't want to share the whole experience right now because I'm not ready for it. But what's really important, what I want to share with you guys is that life, okay, this is like a research what I've done. Life is not what you think is, okay? Life is something very deep. That's the first answer which I got from my dream. Second, the explanation of death is so vivid. It was showed to me so vividly, and maybe just the hallucination, right? But what I saw inside of my dream, it was the understanding of death from different perspectives, from different lives, and the answer what I've got was we can understand death only if we live all lives of every human being you see in your life. So maybe it's not that understandable right now for you, but you can understand death only if you had lived all lives of people who are placed around you. Okay, that's kind of statement what I've got from the dream. We can understand something only if we had experienced all. Okay. Hard to understand, but very interesting questions being asked to me. And I ask myself a lot. Now I'm asking even more. So that is enough for today, guys. I hope you had fun with our another emotional English podcast where we learn an English language effortlessly, emotionally fulfilled with energy, and of course positively. So just let's stay in touch. I have an Instagram page where you can comment our podcast. Just go there. It's instagram.com/bondarison. And then let me know what you think about our podcast. Let me know what kind of topics are interesting for you, what kind of vocabulary zones you want to face here. And I hope you will achieve all your goals, all your plans with your language. Be positive, be cool, and see you soon. Yeah. And this week I'll make another podcast episode because I was not that productive previous week. Let's stay in touch, and peace for all of you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.